G'day and welcome back to Duxley Gaming and Lakeland Vale Farm, a map by Stevie. We are back in here. It's early morning. We are mowing some grass because we've got plenty of stuff to get done and we don't want to waste the entire day doing one job. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this mowing out of the way. We've also got the rest of the fields to mow around, which is what we're currently doing here. We're currently doing the northern boundary of our 4 fields here. And then we also need to mow our grass field here as well. So we're going to do that as well. We then have a bit of work to do in our new field that we bought. It was up north. That was field number 21. It's ready to harvest and we are going to get in and get that done as well today as best we can. So we're just going to get this guy up here. We're going to do the boundaries of the fields through here. We're then going to once we've done that, we're going to get this guy and get him to start mowing the actual field that's next to us here to the right hand side. This is grass, and then while we're doing that, we're going to get the combine harvester, send him down to the field and get him started as well. And then by the time we've got that started, we can then get another tractor and a trailer and all that sorted out and head that down there, get him ready to be unloaded as well. So we've got plenty to do today. Just as we're starting to get a little bit more light, I'll be able to turn the lights off in a minute. In fact, I can probably turn the lights off about now. There's just enough light here for us to deal with. But yeah, we're going to collect all the grass we possibly can, strangely enough, for something here on my channel. And once we've done that, we will commence our harvest as well. So I hope everyone is doing well. There has been some updates coming out. Stevie, as always, is not one to sit on his hands and do nothing and not improve the map, even though it's been released. And this map is certainly not one of the ones he wouldn't have done. So he's gone through, I think we're at update 5 now. And the last update has actually improved a lot of the textures, how a lot of the fields and that look. So that was quite a good one. And he's also updated a fair few of his equipment as well already. I think he's updated one of his John Deere combines. He's updated the New Holland combine. Updated a few other things. He's added another couple of global company items as well and created a couple of new ones. There's now a fertilizer production, I think it is, which we're going to have a look at some point as well. So yeah, it's looking good. So Stevie's flat out, and I mean, again, I'd like to extend a great big thank you publicly to Stevie. I guess I'm very honoured and lucky to basically help Stevie out with his testing and all that sort of stuff, and they're obviously bringing you the previews of his maps and things like that. But nonetheless, all that aside, I've been playing Stevie's maps with his mods for a long period of time now, and it is fantastic. He doesn't put his mods up on the mod hub. I think it's a personal choice to not go through all the hoops and buggerance that Giants puts on modders. That's his choice. So, I mean, obviously he's not getting financially compensated or recompensed for the work he actually does, apart from his Patreons. And I certainly hope that there are enough people out there that are actually giving and make a donation to him. Actually, it's not his Patreon; it's his PayPal. And I certainly hope there's enough people to go and do that to actually make it a bit more worthwhile for him. He doesn't put on any sites where you get paid for aggregate downloads or anything else like that. So no, many thanks to Stevie for all his hard work, for all he's done for Farming Sim 17, well actually 15, 17 and 19. It certainly is not underappreciated or undervalued by myself. And I certainly hope a lot of you feel the same way. So yeah, so thank you, Stevie. We do love your mods and we love the work that you do for the community. So thank you. In saying that though too, I can say, as we've said previously, Lakeland is available on Simply Safe Mods as well as Stevie's Facebook page. And the link for both of those is in the comments below. So if you haven't got Lakeland already and you want to have a look at Lakeland, go and get it. If you are upgrading the versions of Lakeland, just make note of particularly the various things you need to do for those upgrades. So for instance, the last upgrade, the fields needed to be in a ploughed or cultivated state for the ones that you actually own. So you just need to make sure of those. Stevie does let you know fairly thoroughly what you need to do to ensure that your save game doesn't have any problems. And unfortunately, there are other times where you do require a new save game, and I'll admit sometimes I'm sitting here in the background, certainly was for Fenton Forest, and sort of cracking into certainly for a YouTubing perspective, cracking into a series, and then all of a sudden, oh, we're going to release another update today, and it's like, oh Christ, Stevie. And then a few days later, oh, I've got another update coming for you guys, and it'll require a new save, sorry. And you're like, oh, love it, Stevie, but man, please. So, but anyway, all is good, all is good. So again, thank you, Stevie. It's greatly appreciated, and it's not just a Stevie love fest on here today, but I do think we need to make it known. Stevie's probably not one of the ones that's really as well known as some of the others, and I think part of that is because of the fact he doesn't get his maps and that out on the Mod Hub. But I tell you what, I don't think there's a single map of Stevie's that I've played but I don't like. So maybe that's just me, but his maps certainly appeal to me, and I really appreciate his work. So thank you, mate. All right, so we're almost finished with this grass up through here. I do have to do the grass that's in between the fields there as well, as you can see here immediately to our left. I'm probably not going to worry about that initially. I think we'll just mow up and down here, get the north and south elements done, and then we'll just go and crack on with the field, and then possibly we might come and do these last bits at some point later on. But for now, I think that'll probably be okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we can just come in here, finish that lot there. We'll reverse up here, go back and do the last run, hopefully, depending on how wide it is. And then, of course, we've got to bring a windrower out here and windrow it all up and all that sort of stuff as well. I'm undecided as whether I'm going to make bales of this or whether I'm going to store it and just put it in the grain bins. I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I haven't really made a 100% decision. I think we might actually go ahead and bale it. We will also put in a bale storage barn to cope with that. But we'll see. I'll have to have a think about that, and it also depends on the money. So it depends on how much the bale storage sheds are. So I don't think they're that much. And in fact, let's have a quick look. So we'll have a quick look while we're sitting there. We'll just go in here under miscellaneous. Now these are the ones from GTX. So we have the Farming Innovations stacks. So these are the bale stacks. We also have the bale barns. So it's 48,000 there, and it will hold 120 bales. So that's going to be what? 120 is going to be 480,000 litres of grass. Is that right? Sounds about right. And I think, and here we have the sheds as well. So we have the square bale shed for grass as well, and that holds 420 pieces. So 420 by 4 is 1.6 million. So I think I'm more likely going to put these in for this farm as opposed to the other barn stacks. Now while we're here, let's have a look and see if we can see the placeable that Stevie has given us now. There's the Lakeland Farm Supplies, Universal Supplies, the greenhouse, manure storage, manure station, herbicide tank. I might not have enabled it, to be honest. Maybe I haven't enabled it. Or maybe it's under here. There we go, Fertilizer Maker 2020 by Stevie. So we've got a fertilizer maker and we've got a seed maker, which is what we'll probably end up using for sure. We've also got the diesel storage. We've got the digesting silo, fermenting silo, and the grass dryer, which I think we've got one of them in at the moment, possibly. I can't remember. And then we've got the Global Company seed maker. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use the Stevie one because I think we'll use most of Stevie's stuff, seeing as it is Stevie's map. All right. Actually, let's go back and have a look. How much were those sheds? I didn't check. So they're only 11,000, so we can put them in very cheaply and easily. So that won't be a problem. So that's what we'll do. We'll put one of the sheds in and we'll bale all this grass up. So we'll do some of that probably on camera and also some off camera. We may even do some in the next episode as well. So we'll just sort of see how time permits. I mean, we've already been babbling here for 10 minutes mowing this grass. So we could probably spend another 4 episodes just dealing with grass before we do any other work. So, and I know you'd all love to do that with me. So yeah. Now, I got to call out JJ, my mate JJ. In one of my recent videos, I made a comment where I said it's just grass, and he's jumped all over that. Now, just remember, while I say it's just grass, it's not just grass in that term. Grass is very important, it needs to be manicured and looked after correctly, and the Lord of the Grass takes quite offence to JJ's ribbing of the fact that I would be leaving and considering grass in any sort of lowly servitude type thing. It is the most important crop to have in Farming Simulator, and it's the one that we look after the most. So, JJ, all right, let's move on. So, we've now got that. We've got this. So we've just got to do the edges here. So as you can see, the edges won't be done if I do crack into the what's name straight off. And I think what we might do is, instead of actually using I was going to use a coarse black horse. I think I'm just going to use a hired hand to do this. That'll be sufficient. So we're going to do that right now. So I'm going to bring this in, bring it into the field, like so. Alright, and we're just going to press H, and hopefully, and he does, he continues on, and he's all well and good. Right, so we need to go over here, we need to grab this truck, we need to grab this combine harvester, as ugly as it is. Yes, I know, we've still got it. Alright, so we're going to take the, it's so ugly, it really is. Anyway, we're going to take this thing over to the farm and do some work. Now, I can't remember what, well, in fact, let's have a look. I certainly don't think it's corn over there. No, it's wheat. Right. So what we can do is we can dump the corn header off. We'll just dump that out here. Don't need that with us. Alright, now we'll jump back in here. We'll grab the header trailer. Now, I can probably drive all the way to the field. In fact, I can. There's no reason why I couldn't go all the way to the field with the corn header, or with the header on the combine. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to bring the header trailer over here because the field is just directly north of the farmhouse. So I'll just get the trailer. Oh, don't want to go reverse. And we're just going to bring this over here and grab the header. Alright, grab the header. Now, we have got 3 extra fire extinguishers in the cab of this thing, just in case it catches on fire. So let's cross our fingers and hope we don't have a natural disaster in relation to this thing. Anyway, we'll be right. And yes, I know, I'm hating on JD. Terrible, isn't it? Terrible. Well, if they didn't make such horrible equipment, I wouldn't be, but I'm joking, it's alright. Right, before I get all the hate mail, it's alright. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to come in here and we're going to get this guy started. We're not going to muck about. So we'll unfold the combine. We'll, the header's all ready. That's right over there. So let's just get this started. We'll come in and just prep by just starting off with a little bit through here. Now I need to work out, are we going to run, I think we will run the swath. I think we'll collect the straw just for something else to do. Alright, so we're going to, right, let's go in here. We're going to course generation, field 21, headlands. I'm going to do 4 headlands on this one. Start working on headland passes. Headland corners smooth. I'm going to do turns. I just want to test to see how course play has gone. This has got the latest iteration. I think it's only a few days old. I just want to see exactly where and how this goes. No islands have to worry about. Don't skip rows, not multiple tools. So I think we'll generate the field course. There we go, nice and simple. We will just go a little bit more forward here like this. Now, we're going to stop during unloading, activated, headland reverse manoeuvre. We'll do a curve turn. Don't be worried about that. In fact, we will save this in a second. Vehicle convoys deactivated. That's okay. That's okay. Nothing else there. Oh, don't worry about that. Waiting time, no, don't worry about that. No lane offset. Now, sometimes I have found that Forceplay tends to leave an offset in here, and it's a very, very painful. So I'm trying to remember to come in and clear that and make sure it's not set. So that's okay. All right. So let's go back in here and let's save this one. What field are we on again? Field 21. Just make sure I'm getting it right. So we're going to go field 21. Arrowal harvest. Right. Save the course. Alright, a little bit more forward. And then we're going to nearest waypoint and drive course. And away it goes. That's it. He's off and running. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. Let's go see what we need to do. We need to also get an overloader over there. And I'm thinking most likely I'll have to use this John Deere. We might as well have two fires in the same field, I suppose. So we'll take this one over there, and he can join up with his brethren. I'll bring him round. Grab the Elmer. Okay. And we'll head on over to the field as well. And then we'll take the truck, we'll put the truck down there somewhere as well. I think we'll definitely use the truck. I was contemplating just using a loading wagon, but I'm not going to bother with that. I'll take this and the truck down there, and we can keep on going with that. Alright. So we'll just bring this into the field. As you can see, we mowed this an episode or two ago, so it's the grass is all nice and cleared out of the way. What we might do is we might just leave a bit of space. I'm going to bring the truck and leave the truck on the higher end of this field here. So we'll go get the truck. Oh, the sheep. Look at the sheep. They're in the long grass. Anyway, all right. Right, he's still going. He's about halfway through his job, and we'll grab the truck. All right. Take the big Ford out. So I've been a bit remiss. I hope everyone is doing well. We are doing fantastically. Basically, we are in the last week of March now, when this is being recorded. Now I'm about 2 weeks ahead in general of videos. Now the reason for being is, well, because if I don't do that with work and volunteer life and everything else, I just won't get videos out daily. I mean, I think this is probably the longest period I've gone since I've been doing this to actually have videos out daily for a long period of time, coming on to a month, which is nice. It is nice to have, but just got to keep the pressure on myself and just get it all moving out. And I certainly do hope you're appreciative of it and you're enjoying them. Just remembering, we've got Farming Simulator 19 videos, we have Transport Fever 2, we have 2 Point Hospital, and what else is there? And 7 Days to Die. We've also got a bit of Satisfactory that comes on, and there'll be some more of that coming soon. But yeah, so I hope you're enjoying it all. All right. So look at that look at that bowl. It's just a huge bowl that combine's driving into. The terrain elevation change is real on this map, and we've said it a few times already, but yeah, it's all good. All right. So unfortunately, I haven't got the mod running that's telling me what the fuel status is of that combine. So we'll have to just go over. He's at 67%. So I think we might as well grab the John Deere and just head on over and start unloading. We're getting ready to unload. So off we go. But yeah, so I hope everyone is well. We are doing well. We've got a very busy week at work this week. High stress, all that sort of stuff. Well, the next 2 weeks really. Our merger of companies goes through basically the end of this coming week, and then the first week of the week after is our first week with in the new company. So there's a lot of big changes and that coming that we have to deal with. But looking forward to the challenge. Looking forward to the growth and the professional development increase that it's available to us with this new employer. So some big changes, but it won't change anything here. We'll still be the same old Ducks Oiler Gaming. Whether that's good or bad, you can let me know in the comments. But anyway, he's reversing back to do his turn. What's he doing? What is he doing? Oh no, he's full. So he's doing his little trick of getting him. Oh, maybe he's. Oh. Man, come on, make up your mind. What are you doing? This guy's on. He's on. He's smoking something, and it's not just cigarettes. I can tell you. What the hell is he doing? My goodness, really? Obviously, he's a John Deere employee. Man, what sort of a mess that? All you had to do was come here, turn the steering wheel to the right, and then your wheels will turn, and you can. What the hell are you doing? This guy's nuts. Really, what the hell is he doing? Oh man, he is on so. I want what he's smoking because it's got to be good. Man, what a mess. I mean, even Frithgar wouldn't make this much mess of a bloody field. Alright, anyway, we'll go off and we'll offload. Alright, so we'll just see how that goes. That is just ridiculous. Anyway, alright, let's see what fun we can have for the rest of the field. Man, that is just oh. Alright. Maybe we have too high expectation for our John Deere drivers. Time will tell. Time will tell. Alright. Now let's see what sort of a mess he makes to try and get back into his course. Well, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, we're going to head back up to the northern end of the field because by the time we have to offload him again, he'll be up that top side. So we'll head up there. Don't want to run over the straw and compact the straw too much where we can help it. Anyway, alright, yeah, so everything is going well and we're really enjoying our time here on Lakeland Vale Farm. But with that wonderful display of driving that we've just been given, it's pretty much time for us to sign off. So I'm indeed going to sign off at this point in time, and what we will do is we'll come back to you on the next episode of Lakeland Vale as we continue to harvest our crop here and we continue to finalise all the grass work over in the southern fields. Now what I will say with the grass work there is we will more than likely finish doing all the mowing, and then when we come back in the next episode, if we haven't already done all the windrowing, which we may do as well off camera, we will return to getting all that done and the baling will be starting. So we'll do that. We'll also put in the shed. I'll get the shed placed in, ready to go. And then, so when we do come back at the next episode, we should be all good to go to start putting the bales away and all that sort of stuff. So that's it for me. That's it for Lakeland Vale. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to come and join us on Discord, Twitter, Twitch. We are on Twitch. We will be starting on Twitch in earnest very, very soon. So come and join us over there. Don't forget to follow us over there. And also don't forget to come and join us in Discord. We have a lot of fun in there. Come and join us in the Division 2, all that sort of stuff where we have a bit of fun. And of course, if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you do subscribe, make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well so you're made aware when new videos are available on the channel. And until next time, this is Ducks Oiler wishing you a wonderful farming experience. And we'll see you back here very, very soon at Lakeland Vale. See you later. Bye.